They had a rough non-conference, but they're 5-0 in this league. So I think just coming in with the same energy and focus that we had against Iowa State and sustain that for 40 minutes, I think we'll be fine. I think our defense is getting better game by game, especially the intensity and then rebounding. That's the biggest thing. Coming out with a sense of urgency. We know we owe the fans a couple wins here, so just coming out with some urgency and aggressiveness.
Yeah, looking forward to Saturday and being back and having the students here. It makes such a big difference, and college basketball is not the same without the students. So looking forward to all the students in attendance, and Arizona's playing really well. Tommy Lloyd is not only a great friend, but he's a terrific basketball coach, and you can just see the more time he's spent with his team, the better they've gotten. I mean, they're really an efficient team offensively. They're playing with great pace. Their offensive rebounding really well. And then defensively, they've just gotten really solid. You can see their pieces are more connected, and to win on the road at the places they've won out, and they're really good teams. And so a ton of respect for them, and we're excited about the opportunity to compete. You know, the biggest thing for us is just having great possessions and finishing possessions. And I don't care if it's a road game that you win or a home game that you lose. I think the common denominator is, like, I thought Coach Self really said it well last night when I was listening to him after the Iowa State game. I think we're playing hard, but I think there's a difference between playing hard and competing. And I think our team's trying to figure out how to stay in games to do what we want them to do, but then there's a different expectation when you're out there and all five guys are playing the way to compete. And if you ask me kind of what the finish to the Iowa State game was, I thought our guys were playing really hard, but like, what's the collective compete level that we understand what we're all doing, and we're not out there independently playing hard. So I don't think it's a matter of effort, honestly. I believe it's the, you know, a real character of competitiveness together that we're trying to build, and that'll be the difference in this game Saturday. Yeah, and the fact that Tommy's character's there, obviously, but it's his enjoyment of it being difficult. I just don't think he shies away from it. I mean, I think there's an embracing of that there's a fear sometimes that goes when things don't go your way, like, is it ever going to turn around? He just doesn't see it that way. He's just like, these are the things that we need to do better, and I do see him not being results-based in regards to his approach. He is process-based, and I think he can commit to that, and he can build a team because that's the way he approaches it, and it's something I really admire. Well, I think they're fundamentally significantly better offensively. One, I mean, they're the most efficient, effective field goal team in our league right now, and they took that from us. And I think that was us turning the ball over at the end of the game the other day, and us not having all the pieces. What it looks like to me is their guards are making simpler plays, and they've really pared down what they do best, and they're committed to it. Where before I thought a lot of guys were trying to prove that they could score, and with new teams, that's usually the case. And the other thing is they're really solid defensively. I mean, their effort level and their compete level at the forward spots specifically, you can see they're a connected team. They're not turning people over as much, but they're really in the right spots and playing hard, and you can see those improvements. And they're always going to be a great rebounding team. It's what they do well because of their size, but specifically position-wise defensively, you can see their improvement.